Okay, everyone, happy Sunday evening. And I have recorded an earlier video of me making this homemade marinara sauce for some stuffed shells that I'm making for dinner tonight. I've already have my hot water with a little bit of salt and my shells. What we're going to do is heat these up to where they are a little bit flexible for stuffing purposes, but no more than that. So as soon as I can easily move them around to stuff them, that's when they are done sitting in this hot water. I'm also using this for my meat. It is alfresco tomato basil chicken meatballs. I am actually going to break these up and brown them a little bit before I put some of them inside my stuffing, and some of them I'm going to mince. I'm going to mince these meatballs really fine and sprinkle them over the top of my stuffed shells. So I'm going to begin breaking them up to put them in my stuffed shells. I love this tool from Pampered Chef. It is easy and amazing. You can use it for hamburgers, for tomato sauce, to get it going really good here. Alright, so I have broken up my chicken meatballs, and I'm just going to heat these up for a little bit, get them browned. I'm going to break them up a little bit more for my stuffing, and then, like I said, I'm going to take a little bit out and I'm going to mince it so I can sprinkle it over my stuffed shells before I bake them. Okay, so I have browned my chicken. I have drained my noodles, and what I'm doing now is I'm going to wilt some of this fresh spinach on the other side of my chicken pot here. I'm just going to heat this up a little bit so it gets nice and wilted, because it's also going to go in my stuffed shells for dinner. Just give it a few minutes and it will wilt right up. Alright, so I have wilted the spinach down, and I'm getting ready to mix this with some ricotta cheese, an egg that I've already blended up, and some salt, some pepper, some Italian seasoning, and some fresh parsley. Alright, so I have combined some ricotta cheese, an egg. I'm getting ready to shred some mozzarella and some parm, and I'm going to cut up some fresh parsley to put in, and I'm going to combine it all minus a little bit of the mozzarella, which I will top the shells with, as well as topping them with a little bit of minced chicken. Okay, so I have combined salt, pepper, ricotta, an egg, some mozzarella, some freshly grated parm, and I'm getting ready to blend it very well, and then I'm going to add my chicken and my spinach. Alright, so here we go. We have the shells, we have what I'm going to fill it with, which is the ricotta mixture, some fresh parsley, some spinach, some chicken, and I do have this leftover chicken that I'm going to mince, and the extra mozz that I shredded for the topping. I have put some of my homemade marinara in the bottom of this casserole, and I'm going to start stuffing some shells. Alright, so as you can see, I have stuffed my shells with their filling. I'm going to go ahead and put some more of my homemade marinara on top of these stuffed shells. At that time, I'm going to sprinkle with some more mozzarella, freshly grated, And I've minced up the rest of my chicken meatballs to top. Okay, so I have topped with the homemade marinara, some shredded mozzarella that I always shred myself, and I've minced up the chicken meatballs, some of them, and I have sprinkled them over my shells. And this dinner is ready to go in the oven, which I have preheated to 350. And I'm going to cover this with the lid and bake it for about 25 to 30 minutes. And then we are going to be ready to dig in this for dinner. I hope you guys are having a nice Sunday evening, and thank you for watching. And please share with your friends. Have a good day.